What's your name? What do you drive?
Hi, my name is Eric, and I drive an E46 M3.
And it's completely stock.
Sure.
How much non-stock do you have stocked on your stock?
Just the basics. I have seats, suspension, airbox, exhaust.
All right, so you brought a lowered M3
Rear-wheel drive.
rear-wheel drive.
Yes.
And what tires do you have on it?
Currently running Continental Viking 7s.
And they have studs.
No, they do not.
No studs.
Nope.
Just behind the driver's seat. Is this your first time on ice, or have you come out before?
No, this is my first year, first event. Yeah, having lots of fun.
All right, so how long ago did you get into motorsports, and what have you done since?
This is probably my third year in motorsports. I started pretty much with track days, and then I wanted to come out last year, but my tires and my suspension didn't come in, so I'm lucky to have come out this year.
Awesome. And I guess, what's your highlight or lowest point so far this weekend?
Lowest point would probably be seeing my car all dirty. Highest point is definitely going sideways.
Going sideways, getting times for it.
Yeah.
All right,
Hello.
First question. What's your favorite word this weekend?
Interesting.
Interesting. 2 questions. What's your name? What do you drive?
I'm Derek Cook. I drive a beat to crap Toyota Altezza, which looks like garbage.
Why?
Going away right now.
All right. Why does it look like garbage?
Because I got rear-ended, but I'm still going to come here because I spent a bunch of money. So.
And I heard you had an adventure getting here. What happened?
We stopped to help a bunch of broken down 240s and ended up breaking a window, but whatever.
And was there a large Buick involved?
Oh, that too. Yeah, that happened. I forgot about the Buick.
So what you're saying is the Altezza 2-wheel drive, manual right-hand drive,
Correct, yes.
was a sweet vehicle.
I would say so.
So you lent your spare tire out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let my spare tire out. We lost the rear windshield. We rescued a Buick. Got him the wrong fluids, but that's okay. Overpaid for them too.
Of course. And let's see, what tires are you on?
Some Nokian Hakkapeliitta 9s.
Studded?
Studded tires, yes.
Studded.
Only slightly worn out, but they still work.
And so what made you go studded?
Because we kept getting beat by all the stud guys, so.
The question of the day is, how quickly did you sign up and were you on the wait list?
I took a wash and break at exactly 12:01 p.m. and signed up for all the events.
Smart man, smart man. I guess, first question, is this your first time ice racing?
No, we've been coming out for several years.
And I should have asked, what's your name?
DDA Schmidt.
Didi Schmidt. And what got you started into, I guess, ice racing?
My son mostly. He took an interest in quarter mile racing in high school, and he progressed to autocross, and I started doing the autocross with him.
So you started in autocross, and then what was your first event in a car then?
Would have been the autocross.
Would have been the auto.
Yeah.
And then when was your first ice event?
An actual event. I used to drift in the snow all the time just for fun, and my son would do the same thing, parking lots and whatnot. But first ice event was Ryan came out probably about 8 years ago, and then 2 years later I joined him for the first time.
And what was your first car here on this lake?
I believe it was a Subaru Legacy, all-wheel drive,
Okay.
with studs.
And how many different vehicles have you brought up, and which one's your favorite?
I believe the Impreza is probably my favorite at this point. We brought up a Jetta front-wheel drive on studs, rubber tires, which we took first and second place with that. Brought up the Miata, my BMW 328 IS. I think that's about all of them.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So quite a few cars. Always a different car every year.
What's your favorite upside or any downsides for ice racing?
The downside was 2 years ago when we showed up and the ice wasn't thick enough. So the commute up here is a little treacherous sometimes, and other than that, though, it's a blast.
Are you going to keep coming back?
Yes, absolutely.
First question.
Yes.
What's your name? What do you drive?
My name is Solomon. I drive a 2021 BMW M2 competition manual.
Excellent. And I guess, is this your first event on ice?
It is first time on ice with Sweetigo.
First time on ice ever?
Yes, first time ever.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And I guess, what brought you up here?
The better question is why not? Yes.
So even with an M2 CS manual,
Yeah.
you still came out.
I did.
And how's the event going so far?
It's going great. You know, first time, I have nothing to expect, but it's been absolute fun. Yeah.
Perfect. And did you come up by yourself, or did you come up with anybody else?
I came up here with another friend of mine, Savio, and he's my co-driver, which he's currently sending it out there on the practice laps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I noticed you guys have a little bit of food. Who's the chef in the group?
That would be Savio. Yeah.
Favorite meal so far?
Oh, we've only been having instant noodle. You know it.
I guess first question, what's your name? What do you drive?
Nolan Kitchener, drive a 1978 Austin Mini.
Okay. And I guess, is this your first time on the lake?
Yeah, once or twice. I've been here before.
What was the year that you first came out?
I think it's about 89, 90, somewhere around there.
So you'd say this is probably your second time on the lake?
Yeah, second time on the lake. Yeah, that's right.
So I heard your car is definitely stock. What hasn't been done to it?
The paint job. Maybe it needs a new paint job or something like that.
Because a couple years ago you had the Mini Cooper sounded like a choo-choo train. What was on it at that time?
Twin pipe exhaust pipe on it, and I guess it made it like a whistle. I need to put it back on. Everybody wants it back on.
So you've done all of the events here. I guess, do you want to list those off and kind of describe the different events?
The events right now going on, basically there's practice over here. You can practice go as fast as you want, and over here it's just time trials and go as fast as you want and have fun.
But you've been around when they actually did wheel to wheel. What are all the other kind of things that has been done on the lake over the years?
Over the years, there's like a time trials like this, like time attack, basically one car at a time on the track. They used to have that on Saturday only, a long time ago when I first started. But then after that, they went wheel to wheel. They had rubber dice, just plain winter tires, DOT approved tires, and street studs, like we're racing now, like a street studdable tire. And racing studs is basically special 60mm truck studs, and screws for tires, and bolts.
So if you're putting a bolt in a tire, how much grip do you have?
I've actually never used the bolt tires. I've used only the screw tires. But
So-
you have lots of grip. It's probably more than what is on the street, basically.
So how fast have you gone on this lake?
Probably 90 to 100 miles an hour, somewhere around there, 160K. So,
But you've got a full cage, you've got
yeah, that's right.
and what's your most most memorable event and or scariest event?
Scariest event is rolling the car that I'm driving right now, doing about 70 miles an hour down the straightaway down here. And I guess the CV axle broke, and it put me into a berm, and I did 5 flips in the airs and landed back on the wheels, but I broke everything in the car.
But the same car you're driving today.
The same car I'm driving today. And then 2 weeks later, the whole group of us Cars on Ice went to Vernon with the Okanagan ice racers, and there's over 50 cars in an endurance race, and I came in first. Overall, over Subarus, everything.
This is in the same car.
The same car, 2 weeks later, I put it back together.
That's pretty good. And we heard you do all your own maintenance. Is there a shop that does this?
It might be called Cedar Valley Alignment. It's in Mission, British Columbia.
So you're saying if you roll your car, they'll be able to fix it by next weekend's race?
That's right, we do everything, big and small.
Perfect. Any questions for us this year?
No, it's a good event. The weather's turned out perfect. I thought it was going to be canceled because it's so warm out. You never know up here, but it's working perfect.
Excellent. That's all I got.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country living. red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah.